What's up, folks? Kevin here, Tattooed Toy Hunter, and today I'm coming to you with my top 10 Marvel Legends action figure list of 2018. These are going to be the top 10 that I actually enjoy, that I loved picking up, that I was very happy to get. I need you to bear with me on the list because I was actually a diehard vintage 80s collector up until this last year and a half or so, I may not have as many as like a lot of these real hardcore Legends collectors, superhero collectors. My stuff is older, so this is going to be the newest. I think I got most of it in that are 2018. Like this may have been very close, but it is marked for 2018, I believe. So anyway, it's going to be my number 10, which is the Spider-Man Homecoming Wave. It's the 2-pack, and I'll open it up, but it's just the Tom Holland head that Spider-Man, that's my number 10. The other one's just the accessory with it for all purposes. So we'll go ahead and open him up, and this will be number 10. I would like to also mention that I will be doing a top 10 non-Marvel Legends list as well after this sometime during the week. That will have no Legends, and it's every other toy line, NECA, everybody. So anyway, this one will be the Legends. I want to just put that out there. So anyway, number 10 is going to be the Tom Holland Spider-Man. Let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, so here is number 10 opened up. And I really love this head sculpt. I know a lot of my fellow collectors and friends, they don't really care for collecting the MCU. I'm actually, I guess, being a vintage collector and just coming into these modern figures, I'm just taken away, like my breath's taken away by the face scan technology that they're using on them. I'm just blown away. I think they're so nice. So I'm definitely collecting these guys because I love the actors, and not just for their portrayal in Marvel cinematic movies, but everything they do. So it's just cool to get these actors in general for me. So definitely try to pick up them whenever I can. This is number 10. This is, I think, a great action figure. I love the body. I love the articulation. I'm sure you've seen it 1,000 times over, so there's really no need for me to go over it. But this is number 10 because I just love this face sculpt. And you know Spidey's got to be represented in anything you do as far as Marvel Legends goes. So anyway, number 10. Let's go on and go to the next. Okay, coming in at number 9 is going to be, yes, another Spider-Man 2-pack. But this time it's not for Spider-Man. Not that I don't think it's an amazing Spider-Man. This time it's going to be for the comic version, Marvel's Vulture. Now, I did pick this up at Walmart online for, I think, $12. I got a great deal on it, and I was so happy to land it. But this, to me, with the wings and all, I just love this Vulture. I love the helmet accessory, alternate head. So that's going to be why this is coming in at number 9. Again, these are one of the 10 and 9 are kind of questionable about if they were manufactured in 2018 or to retail in 2018 or not. But as we go, they will definitely get into the 2018. There's just a couple that I had to put out there because I don't have as many Legends as a lot of people. So let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, so here we have, and of course as soon as I push play, this fool's going to fall down. Here we have the Vulture, and I love both these figures so much. I think they're super incredible. These have been in the cold, so I probably don't want to mess with them too much or I'm going to end up breaking them. But I do think this comic book version Vulture looks amazing. I think in the comics he looked a lot older. So maybe that's not coming through just as well. But I still think he's incredible. The wings are amazing. He's got all the typical articulation that you would expect. And I really love this head sculpt there, the alternate with the mask. I think that's incredible. Definitely really cool. And this Spider-Man's amazing too. He's just the perfect Spider-Man, you know, very, very plain, very common, but he just looks great. I think his... Also, they did well on the sculpt as far as the height and stuff. They're, I think, great in scale together. So very cool. Let's go ahead and get Spidey out of the way for a moment. And yeah, he looks really good. I don't know how easy it would be to change out. Let's see. Alright, so here we have the Vulture. It actually was a little bit of a pain to put the head on for me, but I think it's just the way I had him stored. Anyway, here he is with the mask. I think this is an incredible looking villain. Very nice looking, so I'm super happy that I made this purchase. And here's his little buddy. And from the new movie, I guess he's going to be his future son-in-law. Anyway, guys, so this is going to be number 9. Let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so coming in at number 8 is going to be my vintage carded Wolverine. I do have a few other Wolverines, but this one was, I guess, the newest. So I'm trying to stay as close as I can to 2018, so this one's the one coming in. Spider-Man's not in the countdown, but since he's the vintage also, I went in and put him in. I actually don't like Spidey's height on this. As you can tell, he looks very tall compared to Wolvie. Now, I do want my Wolvie short, but being that Spider-Man's a kid, it would definitely be nice to have him short as well. So I'm not super crazy about the scale. Who knows, this may be accurate, but for me, I want both of them short. Anyway, so yeah, I think they did a really good job with this Wolverine, you know. I remember him wearing this suit in the comics. Very good looking head sculpt. Very happy about the 5 o'clock shadow and the hair. These I need to straighten up because they've been in storage. They're kind of all wanky. But definitely cool. I haven't been able to get the Tiger Stripe Wolverine yet. I've had opportunities and I've just passed him up playing the long game, but that might not be smart. I love this extra piece here where it looks like he pulled the mask back so he can show his head. I think it's a great action figure. So, very happy with him. Very happy that he's short. So that's going to be number 8, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to number 7. Coming in at number 7 is going to be Jon Bernthal, Frank Castle, the Punisher. Now, there's several out. I don't have any modern ones. All mine are Toy Biz down. So, as far as modern go, this is the closest I could get to 2018. I think this is a 2017 wave. The rest are just for background. His buddies are still hanging out. I don't have Blade represented here. I still need to get Blade. I did get him to get the part for Blade through a buddy that passed him to me so I can actually put my Man-Thing together. But aside from Daredevil, this Jon Bernthal was my favorite of the wave. I think it had a lot to do, again, with the face scan. I think it came out incredible. I just think they did such a good job with his face. And I just like the rest of the figure also. I think his shirt, the way the logo looks on him, is quite incredible. Gun could have got a little more love. That's ugly. It's a really cool machine gun he has. I think they did really well on him. But I think mostly his face sculpt is what put him in at number 7 for me. So definitely happy to pick him up. I did hold off and got him for $9 on clearance at Walmart. I got him. I got all these actually on clearance. I think she's the only one I paid 20 bucks for, was Jessica Jones. The rest were all clearance, and I was very happy to wait on them because it's an amazing Build-A-Figure piece, and I love the entire wave. They're all great. So when I do get Blade eventually, he will be put up with his buddies here, the Netflix guys, the Defenders. But definitely, this will be my number 7, Jon Bernthal. So let's go ahead and move on to number 6. Number 6 is going to be my Chris Hemsworth Thor. This is going to be the Thor from Ragnarok. Definitely, I have a few Thors. I think all the ones I have or like basically comic book versions, like this guy. But this one is actually my favorite. Again, I think it's the whole head sculpt is amazing. His scale is nice, and he's a tall man to begin with. And I think this is just an excellent looking figure. I love how they jacked his hair up just like they did in the movie. His outfit is incredible. And then also this piece right here. I love Stormbreaker. I just love the storyline. You know, it came out in Infinity Wars, of course. And I think it looks cool with the little lightning effects that comes with it. Stormbreaker is really cool. And not to be a spoiler, hopefully you all saw where the handle came from. I won't give it away. But it was kind of a special moment when this came to be made. So anyway, that's going to be number 6, which is Thor Ragnarok with his trusty sidekick, Stormbreaker. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to number 5. Alright, so number 5 is going to be, as you can see, Deadpool. This is also has nicknames. I think I've heard it. Well, Deadpool Boxers, which is posted here. I've heard Casual Deadpool. Nonetheless, I think he's so unique. I mean, everybody needs a Deadpool figure, full suited. But this is hilarious. I just love this. It kind of goes with Ryan Reynolds' personality. You know, he's such a prankster. He's so funny, and I could see him totally pulling this off. You know, in the movie lines. So anyway, yeah, this Sauron wave was very nice. The wave looks great. A lot of people have Omega Red. I've seen in their top 5, top 10, and rightfully so. He's an incredible figure. I don't have any of the rest of the wave yet. I do want this like number 2 trainee X-Man. I think that's hilarious too. So let's go ahead and open this one up and see how he looks. Alright, so here we have Boxer's Deadpool. And I love the way his mask is partially pulled up instead of just up or down. I do need to get the other Legends where it's got the full unmasked variant head in the box. Another thing that's really depressing to me about this figure is he doesn't come with any of his iconic swords. This gun pouch here doesn't come with an actual weapon that fits it, so I don't know if that maybe some of the other figures has a handgun you can put in. I'm pretty sure I have an extra to holster it. I love the fact that it's got brown, and then the regular logo kind of sets it off from his outfit and his boxers. Sauron is such a cool figure. Definitely need to put him together. I'm hoping to play the long game, but playing the long game, sometimes a few of them you can't get waiting too long. You have to really pay second market prices. Anyway, I'm just super impressed by him, though. I think because I keep that room I have them stored in so cold, I'm really having trouble posing these guys, and so far I haven't broke anything, but they feel kind of brittle. So this is probably as far as I'm going to get into posing them. I did get both weapons in there. They look great posed. The fingers didn't want to cooperate. They're really hard right now. But I think overall, he's just a hilarious figure. He really sticks out on a shelf if you were to put him up. Right now, I don't have the room for any extra displays, so I got to decide to take some down to put these guys up. He's definitely a nice display piece. He's hilarious. I love these pink, fluffy, soft house slippers he wears, one sock. He's just a really cool looking figure. So he made my number 5, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Alright, so coming in at number 4 is going to be Venom from the Venom Wave, Monster Venom Wave. This is the only one I have of this. I do enjoy these characters. I have a lot of the Toy Biz versions. There's a lot that I still would like to pick up. I thought this was a great wave. I did buy Carnage, but I ended up gifting it to my buddy, to a buddy for our Secret Santa deal. I purchased it for him. It was the only one in the area. Now there's none for me, but that's okay. But I think every character in here, Typhoid Mary, Scream, Poison, Ham, I think they're all really, really cool, cool figures, and they did a good job on them. That bulky Monster Venom is pretty amazing. I enjoyed the movie with what's his name, Tom Hardy, and I'm hoping to see a MCU scanned Tom Hardy character eventually. Would be cool. But this one I hear works just as fine. I wish there was more to the tentacles from the symbiote in here to show off his powers, but what we got was pretty cool. He looks really bulky in this. I don't know how accurate that is, but the alternate head is definitely, I think, really cool. The head he's got on him, it looks really oversized to me. I don't know why. It just looks a lot bigger than it probably should be. But overall, a great figure. That's why he's coming in at number 4. Let's go ahead and open him up. Alright, so we got Venom out of the package. He looks great. He's very tall. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but it probably is. I think he looks really good. I do not like this weird thing around him. That's definitely probably going to come off. It looks like they plugged... There's some holes here where you can probably add the extra symbiote tentacles. But yeah, I'm not feeling this thing. I don't think it looks great. I'm probably not going to display him with this. As far as the Monster Venom, this looks like it has like a purple wash to it. It doesn't really look black to me. I don't know if it shows in the video, but it does look purple. It doesn't look black. I don't know if he's supposed to be kind of purplish. But look at that leg. That's a ham hock of a leg. This is the head that I think I would love to display him with. I mean, that's typical Venom. And right now I don't really have any Venom represented in my more modern Legends collection. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and remove this head and let's try this one. Alright, so I don't know what this head could work with other than this figure. It's a big head. I mean, look at that. He's just really big for, I think, for a 6-inch figure. But anyway, I think this looks amazing. This right here totally works. You know, it just feels natural to have Venom's face on him. I wish they could have done like maybe a partial coverage. I like how that looks in the movies when he's actually conversing with Venom. So that would have been cool to have a lot of the face covered, like a permanent sculpt like that, where you can see both Venom and the man. That's not the case though, but still, all in all, I think he's a great looking Venom. Until I get another Venom that has like the tongue coming out. I really like that head sculpt with a big old long tongue. This will be my Venom of choice until then. So anyway, number 4 is going to be Venom from the Monster Venom Wave. Let's go into number 3. Coming in at number 3, of course, is going to be my Silver Surfer Walgreens exclusive. A lot of people don't like the Fantastic Four line. I happen to love it. I'm just totally into that line. So I collect everything Fantastic Four. So definitely the Silver Surfer. I thought it looked really good. I like the articulation. It's got the butterfly articulation up top. They gave us a little bit of stuff, you know. We knew that this line was not going to come with a Build-A-Figure. So getting extra hands, getting the board, and getting the effects, even though they're kind of played out, I think was a nice touch, you know. I did pay the full $20 price point for this, and I think he looks good. The only thing I think looks better than him is if you've seen Brock, Life with Brock, he's done a lot of customs where this has a real shiny metallic finish to it, like actual metal shine. I think that is the best. That definitely beats this out. But this is nice for coming from an assembly line, you know. Of course, here's the back of him. Looks really good. It's cool that you have the board because you don't have to worry about a stand on him. But excellent figure. So let's go ahead and open him up. Alright, so here we have the Silver Surfer out of the package. And, excuse me, he looks amazing to me. I love this color. It just really works on him. It's very shiny. You can see the light playing off of his body. It just looks great. I know you think, man, it's very typical body mold. They just popped the head on him, painted a bald person's head. And it's probably true. Who knows? You know, well, I guess, no, it couldn't be this one. He's gross. But anyway, he comes with his board. It's kind of ridiculous. Look how long this is. This is like 7 foot or more. As you can see, he's a 6-inch figure. 7 foot, sorry. It's over 7, maybe closer to 8 inches. It looks like a medical office, doctor's office tongue depressor. But I guess it won't take up too much more space. It does have the little peg where you can port them onto it. which I think is nice. This will keep him, and I see a lot of people getting him up in the air, so I think that's a cool way to show him flying. But here he is on the board, looks great. I've never used any of my characters with this effect, so let's try it out. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Sorry for my language. So, get it over that thumb. So here he is with his effects. Looks really cool. Let's see if we can get him. He comes with 2 other sets of hands. I won't take the time to pop them off this time, but I think he looks really cool. Look at him all spruced up with his effects, his cosmic power, because we all know he gets his power from the cosmic entities or the cosmic energy that's out there. I think he looks good. I love the shine of him. I think the paint was spot on. Mine doesn't have any defects that I can see. Looks great everywhere, even the articulated areas where you'd figured it'd scrape up. Of course, I know I just opened them, so that could change if I play with them too much. But all in all, he's incredible. So he definitely deserves his place. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Coming in at number 2. Bear with me, I know this is probably taking longer than it should, but we only got one more after this. This is number 2, and this is going to be my Back in Black Deadpool. This is the first Deadpool and the first, I guess, symbiote modern figure that I've picked up. I think he looks incredible. I've opened him up before when I first got him, then I packaged him up, and I don't have room really for him, so I just put him back, I stored him. But I definitely love this one. I got this from my local Walgreens. I actually put this on pre-order and picked him up as soon as it came out. I was very excited. I love the packaging of him. This just looks so retro. The Deadpool shining metal logo, Back in Black. They did a good job on this one. I really enjoy the play on Deadpool and a symbiote. I think it's crazy meets crazy. Has got to be a really cool character. So anyway, let's go ahead and open this one up and check him out real quick. Alright, so we have him out of the package, and I really love this figure. It's great. I mean, he doesn't have the extra belts. I mean, but I wouldn't expect to see someone that's been venomized or symbiote taken over to be wearing clothes, you know, so it makes sense. But I love the tentacles. You can pose them with weapons. Here you see that I have, let's scoot back a little. He actually comes with swords. They have that translucent effect to him. You can see through the plastic. It's got a cool pink. It really is nice because it clashes with his normal black and white color. So it really sticks out. Aside from that, you see I did switch out the hands. I wanted them to be the venomized hands, the claw hands. I think it looks much better since he has 4 other hands to hold weapons. I was going to leave the gripping hands on for the swords, but there's no point because he has 4 venomized hands there. The others actually come with a, for whatever reason, it's kind of like a web slinging hand. So that's okay. I don't think he's going to have Spider-Man's abilities unless this is Venom and he moved on and he retained some of the powers he had with when he was hooked up with Spider-Man. Here's sword hands, so you can switch to both swords. It's pretty cool. I really love this figure. It's a shame that I don't have more space right now where I can have a nice Legends set up, but I think they did a heck of a job with him. I was glad to see Walgreens start picking up some Legends exclusives. So this is definitely a cool number 2 for me. I enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and move on from him now, and let's move on to my number 1 pick of 2018. Coming in at number 1 for the Tattooed Toy Hunters. Top 10 Marvel Legends that he picked up and he loves from 2018 is going to be, drum roll, The Thing, of course. Come on, guys. The Thing, and the thing about The Thing is I think he's going to be a lot of people's Marvel Legends pick for 2018. I've seen already probably a dozen people on YouTube pick him as number 1. I think about a dozen. A lot, anyways. And, of course, he's mine. There's no, like, beating around the bush. I mean, they did great. You get an extra head sculpt. you get closed hands, which in the past, a lot of our Toy Biz people, or Toy Biz selections were not closed-fisted hands. I mean, when it's clobbering time, what are you going to do with two open hands all the time? So this definitely has to be my #1 pick. I love it so much. I've opened them up, I played with them, I put them back. But let's go ahead and take them out again and take one more look at this big Mamma Jam. Alright, so we got my #1 pick of 2018 out of the box. And there's just no way to deny of how amazing the sculpt is. I mean, there's so much detail and texture with the rocks. It's crazy that they didn't do this before, or they took the time to do this now, but this is a brand new one-off sculpt. I have never seen it again. The only thing I've seen even close is there's a gentleman on YouTube that started making a Korg from Thor's group from Ragnarok. He uses the same body mold, which you can still see the rock formation in Korg. He's a rock monster, so it makes sense. This body worked perfect for that. The gentleman did such a great job, and kudos to him. I would love to have a copy also of that amazing custom figure. But back to my #1, just incredible. You get this unbelievable head sculpt. He is not showing his teeth here, but he doesn't look happy as usual. But no teeth. I actually like seeing the teeth. They did a good job sculpting the teeth in. The detail, the color really pops from his face. Really nice. And then you got these amazing open gripped hands. And you get closed hands. I mean, fisted hands. I think this is what one of the many details that blew us all away in 2018 was that he came with closed hands. We all had a problem with the old one. So, really quick, let's go ahead and show you the one I'm talking about. Up against this gentleman. Alright, so here we have Marvel Legends Thing. And like I said, he didn't come with closed hands, so it was a bummer. This is Toy Biz. What year is this? I wanted to say it was... Oh, it's 2002. Look at the update. I mean, they do a little sculpting in with the rock, but it looks hit or miss. Some of it's really flat. There's just no way to compare. The color pops. I love this dark, deeper orange. The face sculpt's better. This one looks kind of jagged. But at the time, this was incredible. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to knock Toy Biz because we all love Toy Biz, or most of us do anyway. But, I mean, the hands look weird. They're kind of pancaked out. It's not clobbering time with those hands. Here is clobbering time. These fists are incredible. So this is going to be my #1 pick. I'm just so happy that we got him this year. So kudos to you guys. Now I'm hoping the best for you because you really came through with a lot of characters for 2018. So let's go ahead and look at all of them together. Alrighty guys, so here we have them all together. Of course this is more than 10. I'm just kind of displaying all the extras I put with them just to show, you know, what they're coming with also that time of year. But I think all these figures are amazing. Definitely my top picks. I have a lot more Legends, but I think these are the newest I have altogether. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my top 10 of 2018. Like I said before, I have a top 10 action figures of 2018 that'll be completely non-Legends. And I'm very excited for that one because I already started digging up quite a few, and they're pretty incredible in my opinion. Even to say there might be imports in there. Which is not like me. So anyways, guys, this is going to be my list. Here are the people. Really, really good looking. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the Tattoo Toy Hunter, reminding you never give up that hunt. Pew, 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 pew. Y'all take care. Have a very safe, happy 2019. Let's do this.